Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of the Fibonacci Review. Today we're looking at the Australian stock Brambles, the manufacturer of pallets, crates and containers for transporting goods. What we're going to see on the daily chart is an example of the Fibonacci series in time and also the Fibonacci series in price. Now, W.D. Gann was very famous for his work with time factors, and he just maintained a time count from significant turning points. This major low, this major top, this low, and he just looked when the market had done a certain time count from those significant turning points to see what the market would do at the expiry of these numbers that he knows are quite frequent at turning markets. And the number 144, which of course is a Fibonacci number in the Fibonacci chain of numbers, was his favorite number for trading. And we'll give you an example of that right now. Now, in the fabulous software package Optima, there's several ways of doing this. I'm just going to be using the time price measure tool because that's the quickest and the easiest way for me to show you in a brief example like this. But if I simply take a time count, and if I take it from the significant low, which occurred here in October 2022, and I bring that up to the double top high, which occurred up through here, you can see, if we zoom in on that section now, you can see there was a significant top, a retest of that high, and that occurred on the 23rd of May. Now, from that low to that high is 145 trading days. And of course, 144 is the significant Fibonacci number. What Gann did at this point was to use that knowledge to then look for any changes of trend or direction or any weakness or any exhaustion of the current trend. The current trend is quite clearly up, and then you can see right on cue, we're getting a big outside reversal bar and the market starts to break down, which means that if you bought this stock anywhere in through here, that you've got the opportunity then to manage that trade and manage it efficiently. Now, the market falls down and it continues to fall until it gets to this price down through here at around $13.30. Now, again, what we can do here is we can use the Fibonacci price ratios to give you an example. And what we'll do in Optima is we'll go into the tools, into the Fibonacci tools, and we'll find the Fibonacci retracement tool. Now, by putting that on the significant low and bringing that up to the major peak, and you can see we're talking a long-term view here, major low, February 22, you can see that was a low for several and many years, and has been the lowest point for several years after it. This has been the most recent peak, and we're just going to now take the retracements and run them across to the right-hand side. So here we're just looking at the Fibonacci ratios, which are 23.6, 38.2, 61.8, 76.4, and we're also including Gann's 50% because it is and quite often will be a major vehicle for changes of trend or direction. Now, if we have a look from our 144 count, the market came back to the Fibonacci ratio of 23.6. Now, it's not exact on that line. It rarely is exact, but you can see for 1, 2, 3, 4 days, the market refused to really go much lower than that. And in fact, if you have a look, you'll see that it closed on it, but never closed below it. And that's a significant factor. And from this point, the market went from $13.40 up to a high price so far of $14.60, which for shorter term traders is a sensational opportunity for CFDs or margin lending or options, whatever the instrument is. But there's a fabulous profit there if you know that this is an area of price where the market might go through a reversal. So there's a couple of good examples of how we can use the Fibonacci series in time and in price on any liquid market. I hope that makes sense for you, but of course, any questions or queries, you're welcome to send them through. See you again next week with another look at this fabulous Fibonacci technique in trading. Bye for now.